Hello, how are you? Today I brought a really wonderful sweet treat for you to make at home, a homemade truffle that's low carb, sugar-free, and vegan. You're definitely going to love it because, as I mentioned, it has very few carbohydrates. It's perfect if you want to satisfy your craving for something sweet in the afternoon or as a dessert, but still want to keep losing weight and controlling your blood sugar. It's 100% natural and absolutely delicious. You're definitely going to love it, especially because it's so easy to make. Stay until the end. You won't want to miss this. There are very few ingredients in this recipe, but to get it just right with the correct proportions, take a look down below in the description. So I'm going to make this truffle, which is one of my favorite flavors, coconut truffle. I love this combination of chocolate and coconut. And of course, as the base, I have shredded coconut here. I'm using dried coconut, dehydrated, and unsweetened, okay? If you want to use fresh grated coconut, that works too. So here I have more coconut milk. Remember that I have a video here on the channel teaching how to make homemade coconut milk. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. So in my coconut milk, I'm going to add a few drops of stevia. You can use whatever sweetener you prefer. And I added the sweetener to the coconut milk precisely because otherwise, if I put the stevia here, only a little bit of the coconut will have the sweetener and the rest won't. So we mix the coconut with the coconut milk little by little until it reaches the right consistency. Remember that coconut is a food that is naturally rich in healthy fats, and it has very little net carbohydrate. It's very high in fiber and provides a lot of satiety. And coconut milk is practically zero carbs. So that's why I say it's an excellent option if we want to control blood sugar, if we want to lose weight, because it provides a lot of satiety, right? With just a small amount, you can satisfy your sweet tooth and already feel quite full, which really helps in our weight loss process. I lined my baking tray with parchment paper to make things more practical. And then we come in afterwards, pressing and shaping. This is a type of sweet dough that you won't be able to roll into a ball like you would with a cake pop, where you shape it like this and it turns out perfectly round. So what's actually nice about it is that it looks a bit rustic, really handmade. I use this teaspoon here to get more or less the right size, because since I'm still going to dip them in chocolate, if we make them too big, I think it gets a bit much. This smaller size is perfect to pop in your mouth all at once. But you can make them whatever size you prefer. Even if you don't have the patience to shape the little balls and want to just use a baking dish and then pour the chocolate on top, creating a layered chocolate dessert, that works too. I'm going to finish shaping them because, as you can see, that's all there is to it for now, and it'll take me a little while to do all the dough. So I'll be back in a bit to show you how many I've made so far. Because after I finish shaping them, I'm going to put them in the fridge so they can firm up a bit, and then I'll dip them in chocolate, okay? So hang on, I'll be right back. Tell me in the comments below if you like sweets, if you like truffle, and what's your favorite truffle flavor. I'd love to read your comment. Leave a like on the video because that really helps me out here on the channel. And if you know someone who would like a healthy recipe to enjoy without guilt, share this video. Let's grow our chain of kindness. I took my little balls out of the fridge and also grabbed some 70% chocolate, dairy-free, sugar-free, and melted it. I didn't add coconut oil or anything, but if you want it thinner, you can add some. Do you usually use it? So here I have the little ball and I simply dip it into our chocolate. This part here, everyone loves to do, right? Because it's fun and all that. Just cover this part here. Then we give it a little tap like this. Look, just like the pastry chefs do on TV to make it thinner. So I'm going to wait for a little bit of the excess chocolate to drip off, but I think that's good enough, right? Then we do it exactly like this, and I come here with the help of my spoon and very carefully transfer it over here. I'll continue the process with all the remaining ones. Here, when I put it down, it didn't look quite as nice as I wanted, so if you want to improve the appearance, you can do it like this at home too. Just take a look. There you go, you can fix it. Perfect. I'm going to do the others now. Same process, drop the little ball in here, roll it around, and then we fish it out with the fork, tapping it to remove the excess chocolate. I'll do all of them here, and if something goes wrong, you just do like I do, and we keep going because the idea here is to enjoy eating, not to sell anything. Unless you're planning to sell them, right? Then of course, you'll need to be a bit more careful. All right, I'll keep going here. I think that's done here, right? It's just that I like a thinner shell. I don't like it when the chocolate is too thick, you know? Let's see if I get it right on the second one. See that? You get the hang of it as you go. I'll keep working on these and be right back. Hang on. I grabbed our truffles from the fridge. I'm going to cut this one so we can see what it looks like inside. Go ahead and make this. You're going to love it, for sure. Look at this. How amazing. Look, I'm going to grab a really big one here and squish it so you can see what it looks like inside. Look, make this and you'll love it. Look at that, creamy on the inside. I grabbed a whole one here to try, and while you're at it, leave a like on the video. That really helps me out. And share it with someone who will enjoy it, someone who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of kindness. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's give it a try. It turned out so delicious. The consistency is perfect, and I absolutely love the combination of coconut and chocolate. You see how simple it is to make? You can't go wrong. It's wonderful. Make it yourself, and the whole family will love it. See you next time. Bye.